This is just a short overview of posting on Craigslist and some of the little tips and tricks, I guess, that you only learn by doing it and evolving with Craigslist. It's a bit of a dancing game, as we know. Craigslist is always changing, and you've got to find out what works and adapt what doesn't, and that is the trick to posting on Craigslist. Now, this is going to basically explain a little bit of how to post and what to watch for. The objective here is to make money. We're here to help others make money. And of course, we do that by introducing others to this business and help others start a business with some fast income possibilities. That's the whole objective here. And of course, to earn passive income to be able to do what we want when we want. And there's many different places you can do your posting, similar type programs like Backpage.com, Kijiji, of course, Craigslist is the biggie. And they have different ways of allowing you to post and makes it easier to post perhaps on the Backpage or Kijiji, but you do your own testing and your own homework there. The intent here is to post 3 to 5 ads every few days, and that is per account. So call back those who respond, of course, reading from a short script. That's obviously why you're posting, is to find those who have an interest. And direct all to your 15-minute message to find those who are serious. Send them an email with website information and live call details. And of course, introduce the serious to business partners and to help get them started. And that's really all this work is. So I call it work because we are going to be posting in the jobs category, and most people who are looking for ads in the jobs categories in Craigslist are looking for work. So this is work, and that's basically as easy as this work is. The big difference is we do not pay a salary. This is a commission-based or a profit-based environment. It's a direct sale. So as sales are made, they get paid. So step one is, how do you post? Well, you post 3 to 5 ads daily. But you can only post and have Craigslist accounts based on how many phone numbers you have access to. So find those numbers that you have access to where you could either receive a call directly, whether it be an office phone, a home phone, etc., receive a text directly, or have it forwarded to you from a friend, such as your own phone, of course, your spouse's cell phone, your kid's cell phone, a friend's cell phone. If they get a text with the code from Craigslist when you post, which is what will happen, you want to be able to simply get that code and put it in as soon as you make that post. So you want to open up a number of free Gmail accounts that you have equal to the phone numbers you have access to. And forward each Gmail account to your main email address. That way it avoids you having to check all the different Gmail accounts to see what responses you've gotten. So if you forward them all to the main one, then you just have to check one Gmail account. And don't forward it to your main email account. You'll get a lot of information sent to those that you may not want. So open a new one, create it as your main account, and then of course with every Gmail account you have, open a Craigslist account that will be the same as each Gmail account. And of course, one phone number per Craigslist account. Phone numbers must be from your local area code. In other words, if you're going to have a phone number, realize that Craigslist will only allow it to be verified if it is in your local area. 3 to 5 ads per day per account, that's the objective, and you'll have 10 minutes between each ad post as a general rule. Now you want to download the ccleaner.com to clear your browser cache, your computer's cache, after each post. So post in your local province or state. You can post in others, that's not a problem, but you'll find they'll go live more frequently if they're locally in your own province or state, in cities in those areas. Change your heading and ad for each post. In other words, if you do post an ad with a heading, don't post it again for 2 to 3 days. after you have posted it the first time. Otherwise, you'll find it will not go live that often. If possible, change your IP address for each different account that you post with. It's not critical, although it's good if you can, and if you don't have the ability to do that at home, then take a laptop to a local coffee shop that has free internet access, and of course each one you go to and you sign in, that'll be a different IP address as well. Ads can be ghosted, and if they are being ghosted and they're not going live, ghosted simply means they don't go live. They look like they've been posted, but they don't show up in the listing. So if they are ghosted, just stop posting for 2 to 3 days in that account. That may be part of the reason why they're being ghosted, and then start up again. Guidelines for maximum and best results. Well, post 5 different ads to 5 different categories in 5 different cities per account. Post ads to accounts every other day, not every day, but every other day. Renew your ads to accounts on the off days. In other words, if you post today, then in a couple of days, that ad is going to be showing a renew tab next to it when you log in. If you click renew, it simply moves that ad back to the top of the list. So you don't have to do any posting with the new ad. You just click renew and bang, it's up at the top of the list. And you can do that 3, 4, maybe 5 plus times before it doesn't allow the renew anymore. And remember this, no matter what you do, I can guarantee they will not all go live. 3 out of 5 is okay. 4 out of 5 is good. And if you get 5 out of 5 posts that go live, absolutely fantastic. Count your blessings. Where do you post? Well, post in the jobs categories. You're looking for people who are looking for work. Also, perhaps post in the resume categories. Any place that you feel people are looking to generate some extra income. These are the categories in the jobs categories that I utilize: admin, office, business management, customer service, marketing, PR, advertising, real estate, sales, biz development, and all others with the proper ads. Now, create and save to a file. You want to have 2 to 3 different ads from each category that you post to. Create 10 to 15 different headings. Make sure they're all different. You can even use symbols perhaps to make them different, but you want to have different headings. So do some planning, take a little bit of time, create these headings and save them. And the best way is to go into each category and actually find ads that are there, tweak them a little bit that suit what you're doing, that you know they're live because they're there. So if you pick them out of those categories, tweak them to make sure they're not lying. However, they're general and generic enough that people will respond to your ad. Never include your phone number, your own email address, or a website link if you can. It's harder for them to go live if you do. So try to keep that generic. All you want them to do is respond to your ad with your request to contact them. So always include the anonymous Craigslist reply email, make sure that's checked, and contact details for compensation. So in other words, contact for details in the compensation tab in your post, and check the part-time box and reply and request they must include their phone number. In other words, all you really want them to do is to hit reply that they're interested in your ad. You can put a number in there if you want to call you directly if you can. You might even want to put in your 2-minute message number if you want to. You'll find that if you do have a phone number in there, sometimes it'll be harder for them to go live, but you can use your own testing and do your own business approach for that. So you obviously use some common sense in how you want to do that. Test out different ways. So the steps here: post the ads on Craigslist, call those who respond, reading from the script, set up a follow-up time and send an email with more details once they've listened to that 15-minute message. Introduce them to a business partner and then help those get started who are ready. It really is that simple. And then repeat, repeat, repeat. Remember, you are interviewing to qualify them for the following work. First, learn how to market using voice broadcasting, warm market, etc. And of course, learn how to post, what to post, where to post on Craigslist. A little bit of practice will get some amazing results. Call back those who respond to their ads, read a simple script. And related to number 2, how to post, where to post, you can post in cities that require you to pay a $25 fee, they'll go live more often. Obviously, there is a cost to that. You can certainly post your ads in those cities and those areas. It's not critical, but they certainly will get that response. So there is a cost when you're doing it that way. You can certainly post in outlying areas out and around those cities that do not require you to pay $25 or whatever to post that ad, but that again is your choice, and you can do what you choose there. Set a follow-up time to introduce to a business partner and direct those who want to proceed to your website to register.